Okay, I think we can start. So there's some time that the changes are needed, and it's also a good time to make a basically look into the back and see what has happened in the past 3 years. The story of learning on TPS side. Maybe I will start. So if title is story, so I should start with the story. The story is that when I started the connectivity domain, building the profile generator service, which is supposed to generate a new kind of SIM cards which does not exist. My knowledge back then was that on the SIM card, you have to have your mobile phone number, because what can else be on the SIM card, yes? Then I was surprised that, in fact, there's no SIM phone number called MSCSD stored on the SIM card. And I was so happy that I learned something that I was telling it as an anecdote to basically everybody. And then, after 3 years, half a year ago, Andrzej told me that there is an MSCSD. So, the story of learning is basically that you should learn all the time. I put like the plan of this presentation. I want to inspire you a little bit of how you should basically do your work, everyday work, what are important things that you should pay attention, and the ones that maybe are obvious, but not that taken care about like day by day, everyday work. And the first one is, have you seen the common knowledge? So basically, if you ask somebody what's common knowledge, he will answer it easily that we have the same kind of thoughts altogether. But as it's like the long reading, it's not that easy, in fact, because it's not only that I have to know what you are doing, but also you need to know that I know what you are doing. And as you see here, if you will just exchange messages or exchange documents, functional requirements, it's not easy to get to the point that we achieve what we want. We will always need something more. And when you think of like a little bit pause here, like what we do between the product team, development team, how we work together, it's really key about the communication. So, and not only the communication, but it's acknowledged. So when is acknowledged time? When we should that what I know, you know, and what you know, I know as well. And the finding that we had at EPS is that one moment we have started, I don't exactly remember when it was, to basically all together do estimates for each and every stream. Even non-technical people have to think about what the technical people called developers think about some story. And then if they say something like stupid, the big story is 1 or small story is 13, they have to basically explain it to the technical people why they don't know what's the story about. And then we find out that we achieved something like altogether that everybody has to pay attention to everybody else on the meeting, which is very good. The second is that even I need to know what they know, because I don't know what they will do. So I need to know what they know, and they need to know what I want to do, because otherwise their estimates or my estimate will be different, yes? And we had the situations that I put an estimate like 13 and they were 2, and they said me, why do you think like that? I said, because you didn't think about this, and that. And they said, oh, yes, maybe yes, we need to look into it from different angles as well. So it's easy thing to do, like everyone is trying to basically acknowledge that everything is okay. So a quick takeaway, this is the long takeaway, in fact, this is the longest one. So the rest will be quicker because there are 2 parts, product owners and developers. Product owner, make sure that you know what team is doing, like in reality, not that they are doing development, but how they do this development, what architecture decisions they have, and like what problems that they cover in this very stream, like challenges, technical challenges. And developers, make sure that you know what product owner want to achieve. like normally, not only that, okay, you written it down, but you know that also he knows that you are achieving it. So it's completely built a common knowledge. And the topic of this presentation is learning. So there are different parts of learning. And I realized that, like, after these 3 years that we were doing this, like, learning all the time. So we have a teacher learning, we have the school, everybody learns at school. Yeah? This is obvious. You as a majority, how many of you are technical people doing a code day by day? Still here? Can you raise a hand? Okay. So technical people are doing like the diagrams, studying diagrams, and then they learn. They try to compile the code, and then they learn as well. And what is learning? I would say the learning that we do, every of us is doing every day. And the learning we are doing is basically this one. So these diagrams come from the book that there's a Lean Startup book, yes, the very interesting one. And basically it's a concept that what you do every day, when you don't know the outcomes, if you are not building like roads, when we don't know where we need to really go, you should really focus on this learning curve. And what we did in DPS was like, every sprint we were a little bit closer to what should be the personalization. And it took us like 3 years, and we are still like circulating. And the guys, sorry I left you, but you will circulate for some time again to basically finally get these customers like properly handled. So you are learning who are the customers, what the customer needs. You are learning how to use the tools. You are learning what is the personalization, what's inside the SIM card. You are learning about the industry practices because there are standards and there are industry practices. Just recently, we were doing the operating system, file system from the well-known template. We have a specification, we call the specification, and then we learned that the specification is one thing, and second thing is a practice, which are not one to one, exactly like the same, yes? And the one learning I think one of the most is that in connectivity on the SIM cards, the 0 is really FF. So it's like, when you think about something which does not exist, it's 25.5, and this is FF. And that's also like recently learned that we should treat it differently. So, and when you think about it in this way, that something which is unknown is not a problem because you are here to basically tackle this unknown, not the other way around. You start to like have sense in everything you do because you achieve this learning, and then you need to set goals correctly. So we want to learn this and this. You will address problems correctly because you want to basically know better what the customer is, because right now we don't know. And you can move each sprint towards a better product. And this is the book I recommend reading for any of you that want to know how the Lean Startup and how the Toyota and the other big guys are doing this concept. And the takeaway here is the obvious one. So learning should be your ultimate goal. And if you are building the features, you are not doing the learning for me properly. Because what you should do is basically you should achieve the learning. So the goal for you is to learn how to do things, not to build new features. The features are just like small added pieces to the learning, like a new book that you have to read. Yes. The third one, so I think on the paper it was 5 things. Again, the learning. I was on the workshops on Monday with my big presentation, 5 things that I learned. I had it done in on Sunday, which was wrong, because you should not do it before you learn how to do the presentation. It's maybe takeaway that don't do presentation before you learn how to do that. And then I was kind of forced mentally not to put you 5 things, there's 3 things, so don't worry. This is the last one, but for me also very important. Like we perceive as a humans, we perceive environment by the sight, our eyes. There's no other way the human see environment than eyes. So it's like the statistic is 85% of something that our senses that is sight. You have different ones, smell, touch, but taste like 1%, but 85% is something which is big. So guys, please show everything you do. Show by sight. So don't tell me the story what you have done. Show it to me. If you achieve small thing, I want to see. Not, I don't want to eat it. Okay? I don't want to hear and I don't want to, see the crosses on the Jira tickets because it's not how I perceive the environment. I have eyes, I want to see them. And we are here, everybody sees me. If I will be taking audio, you guys will be much worse than right now. So the takeaway for me here is that there's really no, I'm kind of very fast, so that we have a lot of questions, unfortunately. Okay, but maybe we will have a longer coffee break. So the takeaway is that I really don't see any excuses to skip or not do demo. You can show me the byte if you want. You can show me interiors of the CPU if you want. Tickets, no. What you have done, you didn't do the tickets. You done work on the product. If it was API, show me API. There are the tools to do a query on API. If you do documentation, show me documentation. If you did UX, show me UX. If you just do nothing, okay.
Okay, so we show nothing.
Show nothing. But at least I know, and we have this common understanding what we do, yes, the first concept. And then, I wanted to finish this presentation with that I learned a lot in DPS, and I learned that, this fourth, I thought that it would be three, but this fourth thing that every one of us is different, and really it's the key. Basically, I have some kind of idea how I think products should be developed, but you can have a different one. And the bottom line is that we should listen to ourselves and respect ourselves in the way we work and the way we do what we do 8 hours a day or more, how we build the products, and how we all put efforts into the common goals, the objectives. Common objectives, common goals. I have 7 minutes for the questions. Yes?
So, separate questions, right? If you could go back in time, what would you change? What would you do differently?
We did the retrospective, the big retrospective, I think it was 2 weeks ago, with exactly the same question. I would say that for me, the lessons that about learning, the one, that we should start all the concept with unknown and admitting that we don't know how to do that. We have started with big idea that we know how to do personalization server, and only after maybe 2 years, we were a little bit closer. And if we were started that we really don't know, we maybe come to better people, we find the better people earlier, like Andrzej who joined, and then relieve us what is the SIM card, and so on. So I would say that really admit where you are. Basically, do your job, check what you know, and start from there. From the same meeting, one of the guys said, we should not start. So I would say really understand what you know, and then start from there.
Is there any decision from the past that you want to change?
This one
means that, let's say, from product perspective, DPS, that okay, maybe that was wrong, but we need to stay on this because it's too late to change it.
there are a couple of things that need to be finished. I would say it's more like that. Not a lot at least.
That's good.
Yeah, because we discussed it in our perspective that if we change something, we don't know how the future will go. Even if it was something that didn't work or was a good decision, maybe it was the best decision at that time. Still. Right? I know.
Okay. So I think you don't have any more questions other than Pavel.
And who will be guilty if we find some bugs?
Answer. So thank you guys, and enjoy the 4 minutes longer coffee break.